Top of the morning to you, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you may be watching. My name is Scott, I represent the SL Game Slam, and we are here to bring you episode 5 of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke. I'm starting to lose track of time here. We've been moving along so smoothly, with the exception of some technical difficulties a couple episodes ago. But the reason we are here at the Pokemon Center is, one, I wanted to recap the team, starting with Kevin the Pidgey, level 15, one of the fan favorites, followed by Boy, the Nidorina, recent evolution last episode. Also, our boy Austin, aka Charmeleon, aka Pinhead Larry, who is looking very powerful. And last but not least, I had a change of heart with Verners here, level 15, and going into Cerulean City, I do think Verners can be somewhat of an asset for our team, and I can sort of have the thought process of, you know what, this is one of our more expendable members, you know, it's okay to not be looking long-term with everyone. But the main reason I'm back here in the Pokemon Center, besides dropping off Echo the Zubat and healing the team as Kevin the Pidgey was asleep last episode, is this guy right here says, "Hello there, have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just 500. What do you say?" I say yes. Of course, we can get one later with the old rod, but long term, we will need a surfer, we will need a water type, and I feel like, why not start now? You know, we don't know what's going to happen long term, but I would like to start now. With this potentially becoming a Gyarados long term, it is important to start training now, and with so much potential, this could be one that I feel like is a prime member of the team, and because of that, we are going to name it after a friend of the program. So we now have A-Bag, the Magikarp, who is going straight to the front of the party, getting the party started. So with that, we are going to have to get back through some annoying encounters here. As we know, this is pre-repels, which is why I wasn't thrilled about... Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to put someone else in the front for a little while. I forgot about how it is with running away from wild Pokemon. Gosh darn it. That's why Mount Moon... I don't know about you guys, but I just don't have very fond memories of it. Is Bug super effective on poison in this game? Boy's poison, right? I could be just off my rocker here, but I guess I didn't know that Bug was super effective on poison. Please correct me in the comments if you knew that, but I only thought that Ground and Psychic were super effective on poison. So I'm playing on tilt just a little bit from that. But yeah, we're just going to have to keep running from some wild Pokemon. That's why Pinhead Larry's in the front here. Just to scare them off. Because they're like, I'm Dirty Dan. And he's like, who you calling Pinhead? So many bats. So many bats. But I am excited to get to Cerulean, to get to Nugget Bridge, which is going to replenish our cash flows. Oh, we got an item up here. Let's see what that is. Woo! We got the Moonstone. We got the Moonstone, and this puts me in a tough spot because I know everyone wants us to evolve Boy, and I pretty much said we were going to last time, but here's my reservation. I'm going to continue. We can always use it later. But what type does Nidorina gain once it becomes a Nidoqueen? Ground type. Correct. What gym do we have next? Misty. So does it really make sense for us to get one of the best members of our team a weakness to the next gym? Right now I'm thinking no. Right now I'm thinking we ride it out as Nidorina through the Cerulean gym, and immediately after we evolve it to Nidoqueen, but I just don't see the benefit of having that weakness right now. I really don't. But I am glad we got that Moonstone, because I couldn't remember which part of the cave it was in, and I did not want to miss it. But that is something I was thinking of between episodes last time, was, you know what, it might not make the most sense to evolve Cornus Boy right now. It might not make the most sense. So we are going to put A-Bag in the front of the party and face this mysterious looking man who says little kids should leave grown-ups alone. I guess I can respect that statement because he's at least not trying to get us in his van or anything. And look at those pearly whites, my goodness. Level 16, so Verner's is right around the corner. Verner's is right around the corner. I'm gonna go into Austin here though. Play it safe. Eat up a Hyper Fang or whatever is Tail Whip you're missing anyways, and we're gonna Ember this Raticate, which is very ferocious, not only for the fangs, but look at those whiskers, look at those claws. It's called rabies, people. That's called rabies. But my goodness, it's doing some fat damage. It's doing some fat damage. So that was a fairly scary encounter there. A-Bag is hopefully going to grow a couple levels here, not just the one. But Austin grows to 19. And we have defeated Rocket, who is steamed. Who is steamed. Interesting choice of words. I'm going to potion Austin to 39. That should be good for now. And briefly, I'll put Cornus Boy in the front. Actually, I'll put Austin in the front just until we get to the next trainer, because you know how the wild Pokemon thing works. We need to run away from them. We need to run away from them. I've been doing a lot of clap emoji text lately. Starting out another bad habit. But let's meander through this cave. And I'm hoping this is one of the last tunnels. I know there's a lot of smaller tunnels, like where we got Mega Punch. And I think I might have missed one. But this has got to be the last one. This has got to be the last one. There's got to be a trainer here somewhere, right? Okay. I really thought someone was going to be around that corner. Nope. Nope. Oh, there he is. There he is. I just wanted to get A-Bag back in the front. Look at these stats. Speed, ever heard of it? That's a middle school track 2-mile legend right there. So we got another Team Rocket member saying Team Rocket will find the fossils, revive, and sell them for cash. I thought these were bad guys. That's an entrepreneur. So we see a Rattata level 13, and you know who I think is a prime candidate to take this on. That's right, our homeboy Verner's. Taking a nice 8 damage from a quick attack. But I think Hyper Fang is going to do some fat damage here. Oh, one shot! One shot wonder. My goodness. They got a Zubat coming up. I am going to put A-Bag back in for the switch training. Very important. Very important. Very important. Steel, very important. Oh gosh. You know who that is. You probably do. But I am going to go into Kevin this time, as bug attacks do diddly squat, not even 4 damage to our Pidgey here. So a couple of quick attacks should do the trick. critical hit. Ooh, the super sonic. Can we break through? The answer is no. Kevin is slapping himself. But for some reason, this guy used another supersonic, absolutely scrub move, and we broke out in one turn. So one more quick attack will do the trick here. I think I said we'll do the trick a second ago. But we will finish this battle. Erg, now I'm mad. I mean, you can still make your money, man. You can still make that bread. I'm not stopping you. And we will put Austin back in the front. And continue. There's the super nerd. There's the super nerd. So, do I want to potion anyone? I'll give Werner's a potion. But plan on using Cornus here. I believe this trainer has a Grimer. I believe we're looking at a Grimer. Oops, fancy footwork. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. So this is the point of the game where I would like to bring a theory to discussion. Bringing this to the table. We had an entrepreneur who we just battled, who just wanted to make a little bit of cash. And we not only defeated them, but we also took their money. Not only that, but we have this person who found both of these fossils. They are, at least as far as I'm concerned, entitled to both these fossils. And for some reason, we are compelled to battle them and potentially defeat them and take their property from them. So what I'm getting at, if you can't already tell, is, are we the villain in this game? Is Sergio the real villain in this game? I don't have an answer, but it's something to think about. It really is something to think about. He's got a Voltorb coming out. And in this case, I'm not going to switch at the moment. I would rather just go to Werner's and face this 1v1. I would rather do that. As you can see, if we did use the Moonstone at this point, we'd be able to wall this Voltorb no problem. But I did not like the thoughts of switching in on a Sonic Boom. But I am going to do a switch train with A-Bag. This time, as we can see, a lot of pollution coming into the field here with coughing. It is the sick season, am I right? And let's go back to Werner's. And take a Smog, dodge it, and use Hyper Bang. So I do think we are near the end of this cave. Finally, it wasn't as painful as I remember. Definitely not quite as painful as I remember, but I also do feel like I missed part of the cave. So take that for what it will be. So we have a couple fossils here. You want the Helix fossil or the Dome fossil? I can never remember which is which. I think Helix is Kabuto, Dome is Ammonite. I really can't remember which is which. But what I will say is I used to always take Helix in red. So since we are doing a blue version playthrough, I will take the Dome fossil, which I think is Ammonite, but I don't know for sure. And I've actually never used... Alright then, this is mine. I mean, you found both of them, so we're still really robbing you. But that would be cool to have Ammonite. I've never used one in a playthrough. I have used Omastar back in the Masters Guild monotype teams. So shout out to the guild. But it has been a while, and do you hear that music? That's a new route, people. That is a new route. So with that being said, I am going to I'll put Kevin in front of the party. And let's see what we can muster up. But before we go down, I think there's gotta be an item or something here, right? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought there was something here before we jumped over all these. But it looks like I was full of malarkey. Full of malarkey. So we will continue here to the new route. I don't really know what's in the grass here, but Kevin mentioned to me that he got a sand shrew here, I believe. So that would be a good possibility for Lieutenant Surge. Getting way ahead of myself, but we have Duplicate's Claws here to start. Level 8, so not a great level. But I do know in the route by Nugget Bridge, there is Abra. So we get a Sandshrew. We do get a Sandshrew level 10. Pretty decent level. I will use a Gust. Hopefully not a critical hit. And, ooh. I think I gotta use another Gust. Okay, we can live with that. And throw a Pokeball. But here's the thing, with Cornus Boy potentially becoming Nido Queen, becoming Ground type, I don't plan on using Sandshrew at the moment. I like the 5 we have right now. I know we have another spot, so I will be using a more generic nickname, not after a friend of the program, and I will name it Cheeks, Sandy Cheeks. So let's continue to Cerulean City. Look at that, look at that. Look at these vibrant colors, am I right? Digging the tunes, digging the tunes. Yeah, Mount Moon was a lot more painless than I thought. For whatever reason, I thought we were going to have to spend like an entire episode on it here and then pick up on Cerulean the next one. But let's explore the town just a little bit and see what it has to offer. I believe this is the bike shop. We have a old-looking lady. My husband likes trading Pokemon. If you're a collector, would you please trade with him? What does he have? Hello there, do you want to trade your Poliwhirl for Jinx? Okay, so we cannot complete that trade at the moment, but it is something to keep in mind as ice types are clutch for Lance. But I think that's pretty much all the city has to offer at the moment. Of course, we will dig later, spoiler alerts, talking about badges. Those badges have amazing secrets. Now then, which one of the badges should I describe? Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. And up here, we just kind of have his backyard that we're trespassing on. Very exciting stuff. But in the meantime, before we can go past the cops here into the crime scene, we have some business to attend to. Not in the gym quite yet, but above the gym. Let's check out this Pokemart. Let's see what we're rocking out with. They have Pokeballs, Potions, Repels, would have been nice earlier, and that's about it. The same kind of stuff. I think I'm going to pick up a few more Potions. Having only 3 seems a little risky. However, 6 Pokeballs I can deal with. I can deal with that. Let's do 4 more Potions. And let's get the hashtag out of here and start... Oh, before Nugget Bridge we have a rival battle. I almost forgot about that. Oh, Cheeks is still in the party. I'll drop Cheeks off too. So I am not going to lead off with A-Bag switch training on Apple. That is a bad idea. That is a bad news bears idea. So let us deposit Cheeks. And I believe Apple will be probably leading off with his Flyer. The question is, who do we start with? I am going to put Cornus in the in the back. Put Cornus in the front of the party for Gary. I do think that's the best move. Also, with him having Squirtle, I think that keeping Cornus a Nidorina is the best play. So here he comes, hair flopping around. Apple says, "Yo, Sergio! You still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me show you what I caught, Sergio. I'm Joey Wheeler. Not my red eyes." So Apple wants to fight, sends out Pidgeotto. Level 18. Level 18. This suddenly became a much more serious battle. I am immediately switching to Austin. Pinhead Larry, who takes 10 damage from that. I believe Ember is our best move here. So if you guys thought we were over leveled, we're not over leveled. And I am so happy I just remembered this battle, because we're in trouble here. We're genuinely in trouble. Sand attack, I can definitely live with that. Just want to get off one more move. Scratch takes out Pidgeotto. We can switch here to negate that accuracy drop. He's about to use Abra. This is very nice, okay? Sergio changed Pokemon, yes. Not only can we send out A-Bag for switch training, but we can heal the party back up. Hopefully Gary doesn't switch here, or else we are in some trouble. Okay, he's teleport. Very thankful for that. Very thankful for that. I will heal Austin up. I think it's the best move. Glad we bought those new potions. And I will switch into Kevin. But I am nervous for this one. I'm pretty nervous. We will probably be utilizing my sand attack strategy. I would assume that's going to be what we go with here. So one more teleport. You're going nowhere, buddy. I'm sorry, you're going nowhere. He's calling Ubers. He's going nowhere. Abra goes down. A-Bag gets experience. And Rattata is about to join the field. I will stay in with Kevin. But immediately after saying that I don't like that move, I would rather go to Austin, because Kevin is looking like our ace in the hole for the Squirtle. And with that being said, I would rather have it at full health. We're down 20. I will take out Rattata here with Ember. And this is looking like a fight we are going to live to tell our grandchildren about. Do I tail whip with Verners, or do I use Sand Attack? Let's do it. It's a level 17 Squirtle, so it must evolve to Wartortle at 18, which is actually very nice. Thank you, Gary. But it still is a big threat to our team, type-wise. A Tail Whip that failed. Thank goodness, in the spirit of Christmas, it's looking pretty good for us here. It's looking pretty good. And that is not doing a lot, but at least it is missing, and we can get quick attacks on this turtle. I'm not gonna lie. You probably saw it in my face, but when I saw that level 18 Pidgeotto, I was like, gosh, there's Gleeked everywhere. Are we gonna lose the lock? After I just said we were over leveled. But we luckily escaped unscathed, and Apple says, Hey, take it easy. You won already. Not my red eyes. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex, Yug. After all, Bill's world famous as Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. He's got a little southern accent. Since you're using the system, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Gramps. My goodness, that was a scary battle. But that's going to do it for us this episode, and we will pick up on the bridge you see ahead with some less heart-pounding training. But after the fiasco with the Brock battle episode, I am happy that this one worked, and we had a slightly more entertaining battle than the last couple. But with that, I'm going to get the heck out of here. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like down below if you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you next time for the part 6 of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke. Game Slam, signing off.